I'm so, I'm so ready for this. Especially if we go through 2 chapters. I think these are 2 chapters that would be good to do in succession.
We do what I say. Okay, you got that, buddy?
What he says and how he says to do it.
What I say and how I say to do it.
What he says goes. He's the one that screen shares.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way.
Hey, do you guys hear me relatively clearly?
I suppose
Yeah.
the recording might also hear you.
That's kind of weird because I'm talking really softly, but like the mic is really close. Like it's like I could lick my mic if I just extended my tongue. If I just went, I would be able to lick it, and I kind of want to.
Don't do it.
Oh, it's too far away. It feels bad, man.
There's enough horsing around.
Let's get down to business. The
Let's
YouTube
get
business.
started in here.
Oh, we're getting started in here? Let me flick off the light.
Oh,
and
yeah,
also
we-
text people.
We got started as soon as you started doing the ASMR stuff.
Hey, start,
Great. That's just a great start to the video.
hey, all 4 of you have a conversation while I text people, because apparently I'm the only one who can lead a conversation here.
Yeah.
That includes you, Matt.
Wow.
SMH.
See, if I could
Shaking
just
my
think
head.
about something Brian and Alex could argue about, we'd have a lot of conversation.
Yeah,
See,
but we want to
animation's
know when
better.
the video actually starts the game.
Hey, I actually talked about DC animation and Marvel non-animation with, my boy Mason.
He sounds like an asshole.
Not Mason's like everybody's favorite. Mason's a cool cat.
What was his thoughts on it?
He thought, like, the animation for, DC was significantly better than anything Marvel could do.
Okay, he is an asshole.
I
And
like this
then-
Mason guy.
And then, but he still said the Marvel movies were probably better.
Okay, he's starting to... Wait, what?
He said them, like, better. They're probably better because they've just been around longer.
Oh, so he's willing to admit, even though he likes the animated DC films more, that Marvel is better.
He didn't
mean,
say
listen-
Marvel is better. He said
The
they're better
movies.
at movies. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I don't really fight for the comics.
I just mean, like, Marvel shows maybe aren't as good. I don't know. We didn't really go into that far of, we didn't go into the depth. You feel me?
Yeah,
Look,
'cause you're not Brian, Chris.
My favorite show out of all those Arrowverse shows on the CW is Arrow, but I am willing to admit that Legends of Tomorrow is probably the best one.
Never saw it. I should stop talking because I need to text. Alex, have an argument. Okay, well, Henry, have an argument.
Oh, what's the deal with those,
Cowboys.
yeah, what's with those Dallas Cowboys, huh? Get
How did they
your act
beat-
together.
How did they beat those Saints, huh? Those 10-1 Saints, just clamp them out. That's what I'm talking about. I need to stop talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex, I want you to understand that there's a difference between having favoritism and realizing what's better than something else.
Better is an opinion, and therefore, if I enjoy something more, it's better to me.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, like, to me, chicken is better than tacos because I like chicken and I think tacos are trash.
Well, chicken's like a broad idea, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
you
can
need
do
to
a
be
lot
more
with chicken.
specific
Barbecue
than just
Barbecue
chicken.
chicken wings are better than taco.
That's not inherent
Barbecue chicken
fact,
wings.
though. That is opinion, though. There's a difference, though. Like, if you look and you actually look at the decency of storytelling and legitimacy of interest and new stories,
I mean, you can't really
Marvel
have an
beat
opinion
DC
on it
any
because
day.
you refuse to watch the animated ones. Therefore, you don't know how good they are at storytelling.
I've seen about 6 of them.
6 episodes or
like-
6 series?
6 movies.
That's like tipping your toe in the kiddie pool. Like,
I'm sorry I don't have time to dig into 150 animated films.
I'm just saying, not all of them are good, but not all Marvel movies are this amazing, spectacular cinema experience that you make them out to be either.
Yeah, I know.
X-Men bores the crap out of me. Like, Days of Future Past confused the living sin out of me. My God.
You know the problem with X-Men is never the Marvel that I'm defending.
But it is Marvel, though.
Iron Man bored me. Captain America bored me. Like, I can't say that something's better if multiple movies have bored me. At least Avengers didn't bore me.
But that's because you have an inherent hatred towards Marvel.
No, like, I didn't realize they were Marvel until after I got done watching them. I just thought X-Men was its own thing at the time I watched the first
You must be a special type of stupid if you don't see that big Marvel logo at the beginning of a film and think, oh, that must be Marvel.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually don't pay attention to the logos at the beginning because I actually watch it with family and talk to my family.
Even
Whoa,
their
you're
logos
talking to your family while
are
the
better
movie's going?
than DC's.
What's wrong with you, huh? Other people are around you trying to watch the movie.
They start the conversations. It's not like I want it to
Well,
happen.
child
So you talk through a bunch of movies, and then you complain about how the movies bore you.
I do
I
talk
talk
through
through
the
the
movies.
beginnings of the
Yeah,
movies.
I used to talk through the movie. I used to be a bad person.
Once the movie actually starts, then we all shut up. It's like talking through the beginning, like through the logos that no one cares about, that I didn't realize.
The Marvel logo is a work of art.
It was a work of art until they recycled it and did it over and over again.
They changed it up recently.
Uh-huh.
All
I need the
Alright.
evidence.
Why
right.
did you
They changed the I.O. in Marvel Studios to
I'm
a
sorry,
10.
Matt. I know you hate when Brian and I argue about superheroes.
I also do.
Okay. Hey, Master Chris is back, alright? Children, settle down. Everybody who needs to mute their mic, mute them, and we're gonna play some exit corners. Are you ready?
Finally.
What an introduction to a video, am I right?
Yeah, what was that? 45-minute introduction?
That was quite a bit, actually.
I need to take a sip of water, actually.
Now time to get to the garbage you came to see instead of the garbage you didn't come to see.
Wow, I can hear all of that.
I was about to mention that. I could hear all the sipping.
Well,
And I'm the noise problem?
That felt good. Hey, what am I stabbing? Oh, it's a pen. Okay. Alright, we ready? Roll call.
Yeet.
I
Here.
got one yeet.
Present.
I got one here.
Present.
And a present.
I'm
And another
here.
present. And then I'm here.
Christmas present.
And another president. Wait. Kill me.
And another one gone, and another one gone, and
I'm
another
also
one
the
back to
president.
this.
Alright, is everyone ready?
39 died this morning.
Historia.
Chapter 16. Name and number.
You guys hear that George Bush died?
No.
That's literally what I just said. I said 41 died this morning.
Hey, did you hear there was an earthquake in
I said
Alaska?
39.
Did I say 39? I meant 41.
Yeah, so I was like, who is 39?
39 is still alive.
Who is 39?
Carter.
He is still alive, isn't he? Previously on Exit Corners. Skipping that.
Isn't Kim a girl's name? Gender neutral, technically. It just happens to be much more popular for girls.
I see. Thank you for telling us, Kim. I appreciate the honesty.
Is that sarcastic? Because wasn't Sentinel?
It would be awesome if they changed his name from Ink to Kim on the dialogue
They
thing.
better. I don't want to call him Kim, dude.
I don't want to be Kim.
It's Kim Possible.
Don't mention it. Now, if you'd do me the kindness of continuing to call me Ink, that'd be great.
Hi, everyone knows your real name now. Some probably knew it from the beginning. There's no longer a need to hide behind it.
Ink is my real name. I don't follow. Is your name Ink or is it Kim? My name was Kim. I changed it a few years back and now it's Ink. You changed your name? How? There's a process. It was a huge pain in the ass to tell you the truth. Moving on.
Why'd you change your name?
I didn't like the old one and I wanted a fresh start. Can we just leave it at that?
You can't simply discard your name just because you aren't fond of it. Your parents blessed you with that name.
I hate her so much.
No wonder she's the least favorite.
No, not blessed. Cursed.
Yeah, like seriously.
Yeah, well, I'm not especially fond of them either. Listen, can we just drop this? This isn't exactly something I'm itching to talk about right now.
Oh, Hank. There's power in a name, you know. What a shame you threw yours away.
Why do you even care? This has nothing to do with you.
I just can't understand why you do such a thing. Your poor parents.
And you've never changed your name, Beth? When you married your husband, you kept your last name, right?
That is completely different. I adopted my husband's name out of love for him. You threw away yours out of what? Spite? I'm proud to carry the last name Marsh. It's a name with history and meaning. Could you really say the same in regards to your name? You named yourself after coloring fluid.
Hey, don't be mean.
What a bitch.
But it's so edgy. Shut up, Liza. Everyone wants to be someone else. You would too, given the chance. I wouldn't dream of it. I'm a Thatcher, after all. My name is actually worth something.
Thatcher?
Ray, who had been quietly fiddling with the monitor, quickly cut back into the conversation.
Euphemism. Your name is Liza Thatcher?
That's right. Only child and the heiress to Thatcher Biometrics Limited.
God damn it. You're Nolan Thatcher's daughter?
The one and only. You've heard of him, I take it?
Why didn't you mention this sooner? This shit's important.
She did mention it. A couple hours ago, actually. Though, I guess you weren't in the room at the time. Why? Do you know him, Ray?
I'm surprised neither you nor Aether do. He's on the Bellbridge University Sponsorship Council. At least, he used to be.
He used to be a professor way back before he started his company. I don't think he's so much as gone to the university in years, though.
Things are starting to come together now.
That would mean that everyone but Beth has a connection to Bellbridge U in some way.
Damn, maybe we are connected after all. Does someone there have a bone to pick with us or something?
There's no way to know for sure, but this is a start, at least.
Liza, do you think you could ask your father if he knows any of us? If he was on the sponsorship council, he might know something we don't. Oh, and you should ask him if he knows a Sean Ward, too. I'm on it.
Also, can you tell him that he's a son of a bitch for me? I never got the chance to tell him that in person.
Excuse me?
Yeah, you just called her grandmother a bitch.
What?
You heard me. Tell your father he's a son of a bitch for me, will ya? I paid good money to go to that school, and it all went right down the drain.
Where did you get grandmother?
Well, if her father is the son of a bitch, that would mean her grandmother is a bitch.
I'm
Wow.
not following.
It makes sense.
Is he not qualified to be on the council or something?
Huh? No, the guy's pretty smart, actually. I read part of his thesis. It was on brainwaves or something. It wasn't in my field, but apparently he's made some pretty significant discoveries. But embezzlement is embezzlement. Her dad is a thief.
That is a filthy lie. Where did you hear that?
The only thing that's filthy is your father's cheeking history. Check it. I don't care. He's been siphoning money from the school for years.
My father would never do something like that. He's a sponsor, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that's what he makes it look like.
Shut up, you're just a bitter dropout. Disgust. Absolute
Look at that.
disgust.
Look at that face, dude. Weird.
Ray's calm, though.
I mean, he is now, but like, let's see his reaction.
That's
Yep,
got
knew it.
nothing to do with it.
How dare you?
Look at that combo face right there. Like, they're both just done with each other.
No, it looks like they're both done with ink. I'm sorry, Kim.
Kimmy.
Okay, guys, as glad as I am that we're piecing things together, I don't want this conversation to come to blows.
No, he wants something else, too.
Liza, ignore this guy and go message your dad. Ray, let's start on this room's puzzle.
And why would I do that? You think you're our leader or something? I love how they forget their G's.
Do you have any better ideas on what to do right now?
Yeah, I could start on the next puzzle.
That's what I just said.
No, you said start on this room's puzzle. Problem being, I've already solved it. What an asshole.
Already? When did you do that?
Just now, when you guys were arguing over Ink's name, it was pretty simple and I had a bit of computer science focus, so I got it right away.
Oh, nice.
Hurry up or I'm going to solve the next one on my own, too.
I'll join you, Ray. Come along, everyone.
I'll catch up to you guys when I'm done messaging my father.
3 hours later.
Would you like me to wait for you?
Why would I want that? You'd be wasting your time. Go on, get started.
Of course.
With a small bow, Beth followed Ray into the next room.
Now's probably a good time to message Sean.
Sean! Let's go. Oh, jeez, what?
Wow. Are you there? Please let me know that you're okay. Sean?
Sean! Oh.
This had better not be a joke.
Apparently, okay, no Sean for me. A bead of sweat rolled down the side of Ink's head. Aether put her hands on his droopy shoulders.
What's the matter?
Sean isn't responding. I'm worried.
There. I'm sure your friend is alright.
Girl moved in for a hug. Ink offered no resistance.
He's probably just busy, right?
I don't like that we hugged Aether. I don't like that.
I'd rather be hugging Liza.
Yeah, I'd
No,
rather
we didn't hug her. We just didn't resist her giving us a hug.
Yeah, we just stood there with our arms awkwardly at our sides.
It's like what I do with my grandma.
So
Hey,
she's
come
hugging.
on.
So she's hugging
You
our
don't
arms
hug your
now, so we can't
grandma?
visit her.
What kind of...
What
Which
kind of
man are
a
you?
monster are you? Your old Mima? Come on.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a hugger.
Yeah, I'm not either, I'm gonna be honest.
I really don't know, Aether. I don't want to think about it. I'm sorry to hear about your friend, Ink. I hope he's okay. You guys ought to message your contacts again. Make sure they're watching their backs.
I can do that, yeah.
I'm not entirely sure my father needs to worry about that, but I suppose there's no harm in another warning. You never know. I didn't think Sean of all people could get caught, and yet...
Hey, you don't know for sure that something happened to him. Maybe you should go help Ray and Beth with the puzzle. It'll help take your mind off of it.
That's probably a good idea. It's not like there's anything I can do to help Sean at this point anyway. I'll come join you guys when I'm done messaging my father. Didn't I say this already?
Yeah.
He just straight up copy and pasted that line.
Consistency.
Like putting in work. Honestly, he knows what he's doing.
Sure, but don't be too long. Also, Sean is like Chris yesterday, am I right?
What do you mean? Come on.
Just disappeared out of nowhere, you jerk.
No, Sean would have shown up, and then he would have stopped texting, and then he would have come back after 2 hours. Like, fudge! Hold on. Hey, I can't go. Hey, let me go
Well,
back
what
up.
happened? Well,
I accidentally skipped this. What an interesting painting, though. Like,
It's tilted.
3 is greater than
Just
9.
like-
That is wrong.
Man, it's tilted like
379.
Sorry. Or 3 greater than 9.
That's what I just
Well,
said.
that's wrong.
That's what I just
I
said.
know, but no, I said it. I don't think you
We
said it.
probably
No,
have
I
to tilt
definitely
the
said it.
painting to turn on the puzzle.
Or
It's 6LE. Hmm.
GLE.
Or 6 is less than 3.
Oh yeah, it would be Glee. You know, Glee. Okay, well, I'm gonna read my line. Upon making his way into the next room, something caught Ink's eye.
Huh. Why does that painting bother me so much?
Ink ran his hand along the canvas, but felt only rough cotton and dried paint. Why cotton?
I don't know. Wouldn't it be
Huh.
canvas, like rough canvas?
Is that what canvas is made of?
Unless it's unless it's a wall painting.
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Then why does this make me so uneasy? Is it the number? 379.
You've noticed it too, huh?
Noticed what? That huge painting with the numbers emblazoned on it? It's sort of hard to miss.
Not the painting per se, but the number itself, 379. It's been showing up all over the place. Don't you think it's strange?
Is it? I remember seeing it here and there, but...
It's more than just here and there. I've seen it on the walls, on our Gemini, and some of the puzzle's default layouts, and there's probably more than just that.
So whoever built this place really likes that number. It's an Easter egg or something, I don't know.
You don't think it could be something more?
Ink gave the girl an apathetic look. What was she getting at?
You think I'm stupid, don't you?
Where's the yes button? No, come on.
No, not at all. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. I mean, yeah, this thing with the number 379 is a little weird. What do you think it means?
I'm not sure, but someone wants us to know about that number.
Who? Scent?
Maybe. Either way, I know it's important.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you know that?
I just know.
Aether straightened up, perhaps realizing that she wouldn't get through to Ink.
I'm sorry, just forget it. You clearly don't care.
With good reason.
I don't mean to be rude, but there's only one recurring number I care about right now, and it sure isn't 379.
There's another recurring number?
4.
Haven't you noticed? There's another number that keeps cropping up. That number is...
4.
The
Four.
four elements. The 4 elements. Yeah. That number is 4.
Where have you seen 4 before?
You're kidding, right? It's everywhere. We're in the 4 Elements Hotel for starters. There are 4 corners and 4 key cards. There were 4 elevators in the elevator hall, and even 4 pitchers of water in the main lounge. I could probably list some more if you pressed me. There's one big problem with all of this, though.
It's because there are 5 of us, isn't it? 5 contestants in a game that seems set up for only 4.
There's an extra player. You can probably guess why I haven't pointed this out until now.
We just become suspicious of each other all over again.
I knew you wouldn't freak out over this, which is why I told you. But try not to tell the others. I'd hate to revert to having to watch my back all the time.
I won't bring it up, don't worry.
It isn't even necessarily a bad thing. Best case scenario, Scent just added one of us at the last minute.
Who do you think it is, the extra player?
Who knows? It could be you. It could be me for all I know.
Ink looked at the floor inside.
Maybe I'm putting too much thought into this. I didn't mean to freak you out.
I mean, it would probably be Ink or Aether, right?
Aether is the extra character. Like I said, the 4 elements, the 4 doors. Aether is the 5th element. I'm not talking about the character, the actual what is Aether.
I mostly meant you could just narrow it down to those 2 because, you know, they were both in the same room. There were 2 people in one room, so it's...
I mean, that green
That too.
door represents Beth. That red door seems to be pushing Ray to his limits. And
Yes,
what are the other two?
Black and blue.
That doesn't look
So
black.
one is water.
Wait, why? We don't know that yet, brother.
I'm just saying the colors align with the
you
actual
Alex.
Greek element. Oh.
What's the dark blue one then?
Green earth, red fire, blue water, black?
But
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm looking at the picture over there. I see a dark blue in the left, like a green at the bottom, light blue at the top, and then yellow on the right. Like, what's that dark blue, man?
That's the key.
Oh, okay. I thought the 5th element was the key.
The 5th element.
No, that looks exactly like the key from the last chapter, except it's on a picture now.
Do you no longer trust the other contestants?
I trust them, but I don't think we should leave anyone unattended. You know, as a precaution.
In that case, I'm gonna keep Liza company a little while longer. I still need to message my father anyway. Sound good?
Sounds good, sidekick.
More like side hoe, am I right?
Ha,
Yeah,
got him.
Liza's the main hoe.
She should be. She better be soon. As expected, Beth and Ray were standing in front of the monitor, attempting to solve the puzzle.
Hey, you guys want a hand with that?
Sure, doesn't seem too tough, but there's no sense in turning down extra help. That means he needs help.
Let's go. Equalize. Oh.
Oh!
Hey, can we do anyone's birthday? Hey, can we do anyone's birthday?
No, guys!
What?
Well,
Can't do
Real-
it.
you can make my birthday, it's February 25th, but...
Hold on.
Real quick.
Oh,
Look at
just-
the first 3 numbers that are like, you know.
Oh,
Wow, it's
shit.
279.
Oh.
Wow.
It all
Jeez.
adds up.
And there's no 4.
Guys, February 31st. It's not a real date.
February.
Or maybe it's like a
31st.
leap year thing and like February 20 whatever equals like
Guys,
a March
February
date.
31st would be March 3rd. Because 29, 20, 30, 31 equal.
There. But I want to make someone's birthday.
You just made my birthday.
Your birthday isn't February 31st equals March
It's
3rd.
February 25th.
Well then. Yay! Brian's
Whoa,
birthday.
hey, yay.
Can we do anyone else's birthday?
No.
No. There's no 30, there's no 12, there's no 23.
And
And there's no 28.
There's no May for one. And that's
Matt's
like
birthday's
Aw.
the 29th.
Well,
Yeah,
there's still no 29.
Feels bad. We can only do Brian's.
Sorry, Matt.
Man. Feels bad, man.
Congrats, gentlemen.
That almost seemed too easy.
I mean, yeah, that was pretty simple.
that was a piece of cake. There we go. Got it.
Ah, that's quite clever, Ink.
I didn't think it was that clever at all, actually.
Yeah, I mean, so like months. So the months like wrap around.
Yeah, February only has 28 days this year, but if February did go all the way to 31st, it would land on the same day as March 3rd.
Bah, I thought this was going to be programming focused, so I was thinking about it all wrong. Geez, you always are. It's never programming.
Actually, should I bring this up at the end, Matt, or should I bring it up now?
If it's a spoiler, then stay out of the way.
It's not a spoiler if it already passed.
Was it last chapters?
Matt, just text me.
We all make mistakes.
Oh, have you already solved it?
Yeah, we just solved this one. That was pretty fast. Nice work. Good, we ought to be nearing the end of this section of exit/corners soon.
We're not gonna do that one.
No. Yeah.
Any progress on your end?
Oh, wait, I thought
What?
this was gonna be Ink's lion. What the heck? Okay. Had someone said something? Ink, almost positive that he had heard someone speak, looked about the room but was only met with confused stares. He shook his head.
He's losing his mind again.
The heck?
Any progress on your end?
Didn't that happen before?
Him hearing a voice that didn't happen?
He
Yeah.
heard a chuckle when you guys went to, like, turn the valve.
Because when he made that stupid pun about think and ink.
Wait, do you think it's the very first dude?
What?
You know what I mean?
I don't. No, I don't.
Henry, you and Alex the only two. You know the very first guy? It was a black screen and it was just me talking in like in a voice.
The monotone?
No, you weren't there.
I watched the chapter.
Well, then it was the
Chapter
first guy.
1.
It was the very beginning.
That guy was just a computer simulation set up by Scent. It had no personality other than deliver the message he
You
implanted.
don't know that. It could have been in Ink's brain.
Huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch it again because I don't remember. But
I'm not gonna watch it. That episode sucked. Alright.
oh, right, you're right.
1 and 2 both sucked. It wasn't until 3 when things started getting good.
I'm telling you, one of these days we got to make a remastered version of the first two.
Honestly, we could just do it very soon.
Yeah.
Pardon
Also,
me? What kind of progress?
3 was not good. I don't think we were good until like 6. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I don't feel like doing all 5 or 6
No,
chapters.
no, absolutely not. We at least need to do the first again.
Yeah. That was more aimed at Liza. Did you end up asking your father about any of us? Don't get me wrong, getting out of here alive is a priority number 1, but figuring out why we're here and who's responsible is also pretty important. To me, at least.
I think everyone's hungry for answers.
Anyway, Liza, what did your father tell you? He said he hadn't actually been giving any lectures these last few years, so that it was unlikely that he knew any students by name. Oh. Damn. I wasn't finished. He said that despite that, he does know a Sean Ward. Apparently he's pretty smart and does a lot of extracurricular work. That's Sean, alright. He actually started attending BBU a year early. I'm pretty sure he's in one of their engineering programs. I see. Anyway, he also said that the name Ray Mandan sounds vaguely familiar, but that he doesn't know what these students have in common with each other. Did you make sure to warn him? Yeah, I warned him. Don't worry.
Warn him? Of what? Why is it bad?
Yeah, why?
Why
I was
did
like,
you
oh,
say that?
Because Ray. It's
It says Ray.
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
I was like, why did it
What?
pop up? with-
Alex will just both have to say it, okay?
that's messed up.
In both places.
Right, you weren't there. Something might have happened to Sean. He told me that he was being followed, and now he's not getting back to me.
This is the first I hear of this.
I told
Are
the
we
other.
gonna?
What? I told the others to message their contacts, hoping they'd take the warning to heart. I would have told you, but
But you know.
yeah.
I don't have my Gemini anymore.
That's my bad. I should have told you regardless.
Don't worry about it, Beth. It might not even be related. Hell, I got the warning, but I didn't even end up relaying it to my contact. Oh, God.
Ah,
You didn't tell her to watch her back?
I haven't told her anything, like, at all.
Are you telling me that Tiana doesn't know that exit corners even exist?
Nope. And if she gets abducted to, don't care. Well, she gets abducted and stuck in the hotel with you, idiot. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Wait a minute.
the realization hit Ray like a bolt of lightning. A surge of trepidation came over Ink.
Say, Aether, can I ask you something? Oh, fuck.
Aether shrunk
What?
under Ray's
She said Tiana's name.
Yes.
Oh.
Ah.
Yes?
Oh, sorry.
How did you know my contact's name?
Didn't you tell us?
I didn't tell you a goddamn thing. Nothing to say, huh? The question now is, how did you know? Would you mind telling me that, Aether?
Aether whined from behind her hands.
No, you'll be upset if I try to explain.
Of course I'm gonna be upset, but I'm still going to get the answer out of you, one way or another. So go on, I'm listening. Oh my god, she knows scent. Or maybe your boyfriend over here would care to explain instead. Top one.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he would hit you if you said the bottom.
Don't look at me. I didn't tell her anything.
It was the truth. Ink hadn't the faintest idea of how Aether knew about Tiana, and getting caught in the crossfire was just about the last thing he wanted.
You do have a pretty clueless look on your face. I'm trusting you on this. Now, Aether, tell me, if Ink wasn't the one to tell you, how did you know?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
How did you know, Aether? Tell me.
I want to do what you did.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I have an explanation. I do, I swear, but I only want to tell Ink in private.
Like I'm gonna let you do that.
Then why don't you tell everyone what you told Ink in secret?
Ray scowled.
Fine. Go tell him your little secret then.
Thank you, Ray.
Ink, there better be a good explanation at the heart of all this. If there isn't, you'll let me know, right?
Yeah, don't worry.
We're finally defrosting his heart.
Yes, we are. Ray sighed, performed an about face. Wait, an about face?
Through 180-degree turn, military terms.
Gotcha. Performed an about face and marched through the nearby door. Liza followed him, and Beth followed her. They each looked over their shoulders as they left.
I wasn't lying to Ray, you know. I don't know how you could have known about Ray's contact. If you don't have a good explanation...
I understand.
I thought you might have been eavesdropping, but Beth and Liza have been with you the whole time. They'd have said something if you had gone back to check up on Ray and me. So, Aether, I'm asking you, how did you know about Ray's contact? How did you know about Tiana?
You're not gonna believe me.
So long as you swear it's the truth, I'll believe whatever explanation you have to offer.
Ink?
It's gonna be at the end of the chapter, isn't it?
I'm Tiana. It's okay, Aether, I trust you.
I'll tell you then. I'll tell you everything.
Come
I was right.
Bullshit.
on.
There wasn't even a cliffhanger. Oh, I guess there was.
It was like a
Oh, that
lame
was definitely a cliffhanger.
That was like a lame one.
Yeah, but it didn't
Let's go
tell
look
us.
at the trust meter again.
And
Oh,
a
you guys
password.
discovered the trust meter?
Alex showed us. Hey, Ray went up.
Liza's looking
Hello?
lower and lower.
What is
Yeah.
this?
That's what I was going to explain. February 31st equals March 3rd was actually a hidden answer. And you guys
What?
got one of the
I thought that was so obvious.
Yeah, I thought that was
the,
it.
the answer was supposed to be based on programming, where it's October 31st equals December 25th, where in base
What?
8, 25 is equal to 31 in base 10.
All I got there is Christmas, Halloween, and that's making me freaking excited. Okay.
But we have
That-
two. We
It's
have.
It's actually a programming joke where Halloween is equal to Christmas, and Ray would explain that if you guys got that answer.
Oh, but we have
Ah.
two of those symbols. Does that mean we got two secret
The
answers?
3 question marks represents the fact that you found a secret, and the little symbol means how many you have. Like,
So
you
there
get
would be
more.
4 question marks, but since we have one of the keys, it's 3.
What?
No, it's always 3 question marks, no matter how many of the symbols
So
you
the
have.
Four Corners
No.
Hotel symbol means we got that secret answer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Liza's looks lower than last time.
I don't know if it's lower, but it definitely makes me sad.
I'm
Yeah.
a little. It feels
Hey,
bad.
also, why does it say trust and then paranoia?
I feel like
Does
paranoia.
that mean
Like everyone was probably in paranoia when they thought Scent was one of them. You know?
Yeah.
Okay,
but why?
to be honest, like, nobody knows what's going on with the paranoia meter.
Really?
Really?
Wait. Is this how the other characters feel about us, or about how we feel about the other characters?
What do you think?
I mean, it could go either way. I mean, Liza's given us the least amount of reasons to trust her in any of this. I mean, we're about to learn Aether's secret. We've learned Beth's secret, and we learned Ray's secret.
Where's Liza? We need to learn Liza's secret.
Maybe
so
that's
we can
where
be
we
best
get all the
friends.
bonus points is learning.
I
Liza's
bet
secret.
Liza's secret is my theory that you guys have tossed aside at this point.
That she was blind or deaf or whatever.
Yeah.
Blind.
That she was Helen Keller at one point, and this
That she's
No,
not
she's
actually
lying.
rich.
and she.
Never said that, hen.
I mean, like, no one telling us to decide. It was just like, I don't know. We found stuff to kind of disprove it, but maybe it's still true. So, like, I don't know.
Who knows?
I get the password.
Oh, well,
yeah, get the password. There's the password. All right.
Wow, I do not want to have to go back and ever look at that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a real pain to type in.
Yeah, that's a no-go from me.
Hey, Matt, I didn't say FMH, I said SMH, which means shake my head.
Shaking my head.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't actually
Yes.
know that. You learn something new every day.
Wow.
Yay, I knew something before Henry did. That was
Yay!
not education based.
Okay, so first things first. Who do you guys think the extra contestant?
Aether.
I'll go with Brian.
I mean,
like,
the bedroom thing, like, that's pretty good evidence. That's almost
Yeah.
kind of what, like, Lost did. And have you ever seen Lost? Do you know what I'm talking about?
nope, that's why we should do a parody on it.
We
Because
really,
there's-
honestly, we should. That's a good idea, but...
That's not
Because it's never mentioned, at least to my knowledge, in like any upcoming chapter. If we figure out who is, I'd also have to agree Aether, and that's just because she's so useless in like all of these chapters. It's like, oh, we just kind of threw her in
Well,
for there.
I'm looking at it this way. Okay, there are 5 elements in Greek mythology.
Okay.
Fire, water, air, earth, and soul. They called Soul Aether.
Can I throw something in? Like, obviously there's a 5th contestant, but why is there a 5th contestant? You know?
Because we needed a story with ink.
What?
I don't know,
That's what I'm getting to next. I think Aether knows all this stuff because she has a connection to scent. I mean, she suggests an omnipotence, but I doubt she's a god being. She just, I don't know, maybe she was total. I don't know, but I trust Aether the least.
I mean, yeah, I hate her the most, besides Beth. Yeah, screw Beth.
I love how my characters are hated.
It's not because of your voice acting. We promise.
It's just because they're women. It's just how.
I don't.
No, but we love Liza. Liza's my favorite
Liza.
character.
Yeah.
I mean, Liza's everybody's favorite because we're trying to get into her pantaloons.
Yeah.
No,
And because
I mean,
her voice
I
acting
never
is the
said
best,
I
obviously.
hated Aether. I just said I trust her the least.
True.
All right, and on that. Oh.
And what?
Chris.
Yeah?
I need you to open a new tab.
Is this still part of the episode? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, this is still like discussion and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'll leave it.
Search SCP 379.
We're bringing up the
Gee.
SCP Foundation. Oh my goodness.
It's the virus, isn't it?
Am I clicking this?
Yeah.
The
Do you-
virus in the bottle, right?
I don't know. You're gonna have to read it.
I've read a lot of these.
Translucent and pale and silver, huh? It's a liquid.
Do you want me to read this? Is that? Do you guys
Who?
want me to?
We can do paragraphs.
Do you guys want me to read it first?
I
Because
will read it first.
Because I'm like the narrator, so you just think that I would read.
But who has the best monotone voice?
Chris.
Not I, says the Brian.
I do.
I appreciate it.
I also have a pretty good
Oh,
monotone.
Henry, you have a naturally monotone voice.
That means I should do it.
Henry, we'll just switch off.
Okay.
Go first.
I'm starting from special containment procedures. Alright. SCP-379 is to be kept in vault, redacted, at sector redacted again, when not in use. When being transported, it should be carried in a locked-in padded container, such as a padded briefcase, as the bottle is fragile. As our supply is limited, all testing and experimentation must be authorized by Dr. Redacted beforehand.
SCP-379 is a translucent pale silver liquid contained in a small crystal bottle. The bottle is topped with which delivers approximately 1/2 or 0.5 milliliters of the clear substance inside the bottle.
The bottle itself has no noted properties of any particular interest. However, the liquid inside, while scentless and ineffective to normal human beings, has the strange effect of inducing a state not unlike human infatuation upon electronic and mechanical devices. When applied to a person or some object, any machines or electronics in the vicinity, aside from those wearing SCP-379, will begin running in an overheated state, unable to process as many commands and consuming more energy.
For cybernetic systems or computers deemed sentient, the target seems to exhibit more humanistic qualities of typical infatuation, including a preference to be around or in contact with the wearer of SCP-379, more willingness to cooperate with anyone in the room while the wearer of SCP-379 is present, slower response times in machines, a slightly higher chance of minor glitches and malfunctions.
It has been suggested to expose aggressive SCPs such as SCP-Redacted to SCP-379 to see if the pheromone can reduce their aggressiveness, perhaps allowing us to ask more questions about their function.
That's good.
What, my monotone?
No, you have all the info you need.
Oh. What did you write this, Matt?
I did not.
Sentient.
So, is that supposed to be sent?
Yes.
Man,
See,
Also, this was written 1 year ago. Almost to the day.
it's an AI.
That's kind of funny.
They got a virus.
And then we're wearing SCP-379.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's a feels bad, man. I wanted Scent to be a hot babe, not what just. Brr.
To be clear, I'm not saying this is canon. This is just a really, really cool Easter egg.
Did you bring this up in like the exit/corners Reddit or something?
No, that's where I got it from.
Somebody
I
else
figured.
probably brought it up.
Also, Matt, if you're there, you should bring up that the Ray, like, Beth's picture shows up, but it's Ray on like the text thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should tell him that he's a garbage game maker, and then he needs to fix that right now.
This instant.
Make a patch immediately.
I'll go on Reddit after this and put it in the patch notes. Suggestion.
You're gonna call him
Discord
garbage too. Tell him we'll never play his game again if he doesn't answer our cries.
We're his main source of income. Like, we're the advertising people.
Honestly, no one's ever played this game.
Yeah, we would be if you freaking put tags on the videos, hen.
See, I can't copy paste them, dude. I don't feel like doing it every single time, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, I will just do it later.
God,
One
Yeah.
more thing.
it takes so long to do it.
One more thing.
Yes.
So, after you made the second decision, which was talking to Liza and Aether, Ink, hesitated. Like, he thought he heard a voice, but he didn't.
Yeah.
And then you guys brought up the wind in chapter 1. Talk to me.
Though it was him. It's him. We're gonna get KO'd again by something, and we're gonna talk to that guy.
There's a man in the walls.
There's a man in the walls, and his name is Wind. I don't know why you brought up Wind, but
Okay, are you still
That was
recording
the sound
this?
that was behind the voice.
oh really?
And also, when the sand trap that Scent was showing that there was a sand trap in the one room, Ink said that he heard wind.
Oh, yes, I do remember that reference.
I don't. Huh? Weird.
Alright. Well, there you have it.
That was a very spicy episode. I like it. Well, I mean,
Mm.
It would make sense to do the next chapter, I suppose.
Yeah, I cannot wait a week to figure this out.
well, you're gonna have to. Bye, because Henry won't post it for a year and a half. Okay.